Hello everyone, welcome to Saral English at Sakhar Institute. So, how are you all doing? I'm sure everybody is happy and healthy. Few days back, rather परसों ही कोई मुझसे पूछ रहा था that what do you exactly teach on your channel? I said English. No, that person emphasized like he wanted to know कि मैं exactly क्या पढ़ाती हूँ. Then I clarified and I said I teach spoken English. I teach English as a language. Fine. But ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं इंग्लिश के रूल्स नहीं बताती हूँ या मैंने नहीं बताए हैं. मेरी बहुत सारी वीडियोस हैं जिसमें मैंने टेंसेस के बारे में बात करी है, मैं ग्रामर के डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स उठाती हूँ. मैं ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स पर वीडियो बना चुकी हूँ लाइक एक्टिव पैसिव, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट, मोडाल्स, फाइन, यूज ऑफ वुड, शुड, कुड, फाइन, यूज ऑफ वुड हैव, शुड हैव, कुड हैव, all the tenses, fine, present, past, future और उनके different forms, continuous, perfect tense, clear? तो ऐसा नहीं है that I am not focusing on grammar, I am focusing on grammar, but देखिए जैसा कि मैं आपको बार बार बोलती हूँ, English is a language just like any other language. तो language सीखने का सिर्फ एक ही तरीका होता है कि हम उसको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बोलें. अब हम बोलेंगे कैसे? जब तक हम उसको सुनेंगे नहीं तो हम उसको बोल नहीं पाएंगे. तो बोलने के लिए सबसे पहले हमारा सुनना जरूरी है और सुनने के लिए ही मैं इस तरह की अपनी वीडियोस लेकर आती हूँ जिसमें मैं कोई भी सिचुएशन उठा लेती हूँ या कोई भी हम एक क्वेश्चन उठा लेते हैं जिसके थ्रू हम एक सिचुएशन को डिस्कस करते हैं और जिसका मेन एम होता है that we have to see the sentence structures, we have to learn how to speak in a flow, we have to learn how to think and speak at the same time. Fine, there should not be much gap between our thinking and speaking, rather there should be no gap at all. Fine, क्योंकि जहाँ पर भी हम पहले सोच रहे हैं और फिर बोलेंगे तो वो obviously आपका reflect कर देगा that you are not very fluent in the language. Fine, so today's class आज हम क्या करेंगे like I'll just pick up 3-4 questions, a mixture of 3-4 questions, fine, and it would be like suppose somebody asks you like where have you done your schooling from, how was your school life, how were you as a student in your school days, do you miss your school life, are you still in touch with your school friends and all. तो एक हम mixture ले लेते हैं कई सारे questions का and we will try to answer that. अब ये क्वेश्चन एक ऐसा है जिसके थ्रू हमें बहुत कुछ बोलने का मौका मिलेगा, प्लस ये एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन है जो अक्सर आप कहीं ना कहीं कॉन्वर्सेशन में एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं, स्पेशली व्हेन यू मीट अ न्यू पर्सन जिसकी आपकी नई नई जान पहचान हुई, आपका कोई नया दोस्त बना है. फाइन, तो वहाँ पर ये क्वेश्चन एक बहुत कॉमन होता है जिसको आपको आंसर भी करना पड़ सकता है और डेफिनेटली आप इसको पूछ भी सकते हैं. सो यू कैन ऐड समथिंग टू इट. अगर आप पूछ रहे हैं और सामने वाला कुछ बता दे, यू कैन ऑल्सो ऐड समथिंग टू इट बाय लिसनिंग टू दिस वीडियो. सो आई होप द वीडियो इज यूजफुल. वॉच इट टिल द वेरी एंड and do comment at the end of the video. Fine, so let's start. I am basically from Dehradun and I was born and brought up in Dehradun itself, so it's very obvious that I did my schooling from Dehradun itself. I did my schooling from Brightland School in Dehradun, which is a very popular school now, but way back then when I did my schooling, it was still on the rising stage. Fine, it was still on the growing stage, you can say, but I'm very proud to be an alumni of that school, Brightland School, because I know that today it is one of the best schools in Dehradun. So as far as my school life is concerned, our school was not a very big school, I would say, but yes, it was indeed one of the best schools, I would still say. Our teachers were very learned and very dedicated, rather I would say, and the head of the school, fine, he really saw to it that every student gained from the school, and every teacher also did his or her job very sincerely. So the school administration was very good, studies were definitely very good. Since I did my schooling from Dehradun, and in Dehradun I think even today 90% of schools are ICSE board, so I've done my schooling in ICSE board. And as far as what kind of student I was a good student. I was among the good students, and I was liked by most of the teachers. And not only studies, I even participated in many extracurricular activities, mostly stage programs. Like I participated in ballets, I participated in dramas, and I loved participating in debate competitions and all. We used to have many inter-school debate competitions, and I'm very glad to say that I even won many prizes for my school. And I loved doing that. I really loved speaking on stage. So right from the childhood, I would say I didn't have any stage fear, or even if I had, I think my teachers helped me to get over it. And maybe that's why I'm speaking so fluently and so nicely in front of you right now. All credit goes to my teachers. And the school that time, like in those days, I would say there didn't used to be a very big crowd in convent schools especially, so we didn't have too many sections. And in our school there were maximum 2 sections in a class, and there were just 20 to 25 students in every class. And so the teacher gave personal attention to every student. And as I told you, I was a good student, so obviously I was my teacher's favorite. And the school timings were like they were from I think 7 or 7:30 in the morning till 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon. Our school got over quite early, around 1:15 or 1:30. So we came back home by I think 1:45, fine. And then we used to play with the friends and all, and we did our homework. And life was not very busy those days as it is now. These days also I can say it's not busy. People have made it busy just by the overuse of gadgets, fine. But way back then we didn't have many channels. Rather, there was just only one channel, that was Doordarshan, and that also used to start at 6 o'clock in the evening with some programs like Krishi Darshan and all in the beginning. Yes, there was one program which I can fondly remember. It was Chitrahar, and it used to air every Wednesday and Friday from 8 to 8:30. And the program Chitrahar, basically in that program they showed us 4 to 5 songs of different movies and all, and how eagerly we used to wait to watch Chitrahar and all. And there used to be one movie every week, that too on Sunday. And the movie would start around 5:30. And before that there used to be a program, I remember, like it was Vikram aur Betal and Dada Dadi Ki Kahaniyan. Fine, like first Vikram aur Betal started, then when the whole all the episodes of Vikram Betal ended, then they started with Dada Dadi Ki Kahaniyan. So Sunday, the whole day, we used to keep waiting for the evening. Okay, then when we could switch on the TV and we could watch those programs, Dada Dadi Ki Kahaniyan and the movie, fine. And then we didn't have many choices. Rather, we didn't have any choice, fine. We had to watch the movie, whatever was aired on Doordarshan. So we couldn't make a choice, oh, I don't like this movie, I will not watch this movie, because you didn't have anything else to watch, fine. So everybody was happy with whatever they were watching, and everybody was pretty excited about that. So I think whatever our lifestyle was then, back then, it really helped us in building our personality too, because I feel my generation is has developed that feeling of patience, has developed that feeling of calmness, just because we didn't have too many options, and we are more content as compared to this current generation. I'm not comparing, see, it's not a fault of current generation, because they are born in an age where everything is available, fine. So sometimes, like, we do find it a little difficult to adjust with the current generation because they're too impatient about everything. They want everything, just at the flick of time. But we knew that we had to wait for certain things, and we did wait, fine. So, but again, I'm saying it's not the fault of the current generation. I mean, they're just born in an era where everything is so fast and impulsive, fine. So coming back to my school life, I did my schooling from Brightland School till class 10, because my school was only till class 10 that time. And in the 11th and 12th, I went to another school, that was St. Thomas. After my 12th, I did my BTech, and I did my BTech from NIT Jalandhar. So I went out of Dehradun for 4 years. So, and back then there were no phones and all. I mean, if anybody had a landline phone, these days people even get confused, what is landline, fine. So if anybody had a landline, it was a big thing, and there used to be just 1 or 2 houses in the whole colony who had telephone, and everybody else used to have their number. And most of us, I used to write the number like PP number. PP means past paros number, fine. So there were not many ways to remain connected with our friends, especially for a person like me who went out of Dehradun for further studies and all. So it was not very easy to be connected or to keep in touch with my other school friends. But thanks to the technology now, fine, like we are again back in touch through Facebook and all. Now we have even formed a group on WhatsApp, and I'm so happy, like that it feels like that the whole class is back there, because that group, I think it consists of around 20 to 25 people, and the way we chat, the way we share jokes and all, really feels as if we are having that halla gulla masti of the class only, fine. So that way technology is good, fine. So technology has really helped us in contacting people whom we had lost contact with, and it has even helped us in remaining in touch with people these days, because life has become quite busy and not everybody has time, rather I would say nobody has enough time, but due to phone, due to video calls and all, we can still be in touch with people, with our friends and all, fine. So that way I think and it really feels good and wonderful to reconnect with your school friends and all. And I would say, see, school life is the best life of your whole life. School period is the best period, because that time you really like you are really a king or a queen or prince or princess, whatever name you want to give, fine. But whenever we were in school, we used to think, oh my god, we want to grow up and we want to move out, and we want to take our own decisions and all. But when I see my kids, fine, I feel, oh my god, they're having such a wonderful life, they're in school or college, fine. So, but as I would say, one should enjoy each and every moment in life, fine. School days were good, they have given us such good memories and all, and because of those memories we are still so lively and all. Whenever we connect with our friends, we connect from the same point where we had left. So my school life was good, rather it was very good, and I do miss my school days, and that's all. And I would really love if you people can also tell me something about your school life. You can just mention few points, like where have you done your schooling from, which place are you from, like are you from Delhi or are you from outside Delhi, fine. Then are you still in touch with your school friends, fine. Did you have any close friend or best friend in school, fine. And you can even tell me like what did your school life teach you and all, fine. So that's all for today's class, that's all for today's video. I hope you learn a lot from this video, because here I have not discussed or I have not told only about my school life, rather I have told you, or we have talked about so many things in different sentences and all, where, and again I tell you, you can use the same sentences in multiple different places, Fine. So we have basically learned how to converse, how to speak in public related to a topic. We just took help of a topic and we just did a conversation. So stay tuned, stay connected, keep liking, sharing my videos, and please like and share my video. Please like it and share it as much as possible with your friends and relatives. Till then, bye bye. See you in the next video. Bye bye.